So it would be a tape sworn statement of Janisa. Spelling name is Genisa. Date of birth is 97. Concerning her knowledge of an incident which occurred at 9335 TAMARAC, Broward County, Florida, on July 13th, 2022. The statement is being taken reference case number 07-2207-1605, which is currently classified as a homicide. This statement is being taken by Detective Kuchler, CCN 11488 of the Broward County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit on today's July 17th, 2022, and the time is now 6:32 p.m. This statement is being taken again at the Broward Sheriff's Office, PSB. Do you understand I'm a police officer?
Yes.
All right. In addition, I'm empowered to administer an oath by the state of Florida. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the statement you're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. And actually, twice now I've explained to you what perjury is prior to going on tape here. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you did have an understanding of that prior to going on tape, as you explained it's to lie under oath. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you understand at this time you're now under oath?
Yes.
Okay. And we're here today discussing the death of Kayla Hodgson, who was murdered on July 13th, 2022, inside her residence at 9335 City of Tamarac. And from my understanding, you are the best friend of Kayla. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you mentioned prior to going on tape that you guys had both been in New York recently, from July 6th to July 9th. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the last time you actually saw Kayla was when?
The 9th.
Okay. And what were you guys doing at that time?
Well, we came home from an event, from a party, around 5 o'clock in the morning. She came home a little bit later because Terry took her home, so she got home around 6. I was waiting for her in the bedroom. We talked for like an hour. She had a flight at 10, but of course she missed it. So then she changed her flight to 5. Her mom's a flight attendant, so it was easy to do that. And then I took her to the airport, woke up, took her to the airport.
Okay.
And that was it.
All right. And
then we spoke after, of course, but that was the last time I seen her.
now, who was all with you? Excuse me. Who was all with you when you were in New York with Kayla?
Well,
as far as traveling there and then primarily visiting.
Traveling to New York?
Yeah.
When she arrived in New York, she took an Uber to my house. It was me, Brandy, and my dad's girlfriend. Her name's Kibby. And my dad and my grandma was there as well.
Okay, so your dad lives in New York full time?
Yes.
But you reside here in Broward mostly?
Yes.
You were up there for a little longer than Kayla?
Yes, I was there for about 2 weeks.
Okay, so when you guys were there, you're staying at your dad's place?
Yes.
Okay. And anyone else there visiting with you at your dad's, or just
Brandy?
That's everybody? Brandy, okay.
She's a close friend of ours in Bardol's group. She's a close friend to me too. Okay. Yeah, she's very close to me per se, more than Kayla.
Okay. While you guys are in New York, are there any incidents, problems, anything that occurs that you're aware of that we can consider like a bad situation or an issue?
No, there was no issues at all. Everything was just fun.
Okay. And from my understanding, Kayla was dating a guy who had a girlfriend down here in Florida by the name of Ravelto. Mm-hmm. Do you know him by Ravelto, or how do you say his name?
Velt.
Velt, okay. Mm-hmm. I've heard several names, Velt, okay. Mm-hmm. But he has a girlfriend in New York also.
Correct.
Do you know her, or are you friends with her or aware of her?
I am aware of her. I know her Instagram name because, of course, we're girls, so we stalk things like that. Okay. But besides that, no, I don't know her.
Okay. And from my understanding, Velt was also in New York during the time Kayla was up there.
Correct.
Did they have any contact as far as you know?
No, because whenever it's like a routine with them. Like, they had an understanding. Whenever he would go out of town to go see the girlfriend, or the girlfriend would come into town, they wouldn't speak. Okay. And then as soon as he gets back in town or the girlfriend leaves, the first place he goes is by Kayla. Okay.
And besides V, who else was Kayla seeing as far as guys or girls go?
So there was a guy named Terrence. And there's a nickname we called the guy, and he worked in used to go to Playhouse where Kayla worked.
And he's here in Broward also?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll be about it.
And is Terrence the only one from New York?
Yes.
Okay. So while she's in New York, there?
Yes.
And is he there with anyone or with you guys, like as a group?
No, they went on their first date on, she came Wednesday, they went on their first date Tuesday or Monday. They went on a date to a Spanish club in Broward.
Okay.
Which is where she mentioned to him that she's going to New York. And that's when he stated he's going to go too.
Okay.
So he bought a ticket and went as well. So the date was Monday, and Tuesday is when he came to New York because he wanted to fly her on Tuesday, but she couldn't. She said she was coming on Wednesday.
Okay. So they actually had a date here. They met down here, had a date here. He decided to go to New York because he knew she was going.
Correct. But they've been speaking before.
Oh, okay. So they knew each other.
They knew each other for about a good month and a half or two before the date happened.
In New York, did they get to spend time together?
Yes, they were together so we went out Wednesday. They were together Wednesday night after the club. We met at a different club. Didn't go inside, but she went with him inside.
Okay.
And she stayed with him. And then she got dropped back off. She came back to me on Friday.
Now, does she have a girlfriend? Do we know? A wife? Or
That
anything?
is, I don't know if they're together, but I know he was with a girl named, I don't know her Instagram.
Okay. Just.
Yeah, I can show you her Instagram.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh. Didn't do that.
Oh, so got.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you don't know if they're still together.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. So, and then Vel is with.
Correct.
Who lives in New York.
Correct.
Is John is the ex, but is he seeing anyone?
Not that I know.
Okay. And we know Terrence has a girlfriend.
Correct. Well, he doesn't claim the girlfriend, but yes, he has a girlfriend.
Okay. So Wednesday, Thursday, any issues? What do you guys do?
She went to the Bronx, I believe, and she went to the shops in the Bronx. She called me when she was trying on shoes. She called me when she needed help picking out a bag. She got I forgot the name, an Eflon bag. He bought her a pair of sneakers, and he bought her a Tom Ford purse. And then they went out to dinner to a club in Manhattan, a restaurant in Manhattan. And then the next morning, that's when she came and she met me at brunch.
Okay. So on Friday, she meets you at brunch.
Correct.
All right. And then what happens Friday night? She leaves Saturday, right?
Correct. So Friday, we went out to brunch, went to a place called Komodo in Brooklyn. Me, her, and had mimosas. We left there, then we went back to my house. Went back to my house, made a hookah downstairs, was drinking some more downstairs. My grandma was there. My grandma's boyfriend was there. My dad was there. My sister was there. Then we decided we're gonna go out. Terrence wanted to see her. She called Terrence on the phone and told him that she was hungry and she wanted some food from the door. The door is a restaurant. She told Terrence she didn't want him to Uber it. He needed to bring it. And he went and he ordered the food and he brought it. She went outside to meet him and they were speaking, and then he told her he wants her to come out with him tonight to this club in Astoria for R&B Fridays. He was thinking about it, and then we finally decided to go. He was like, we needed to be ready at 12:30. He was coming back to pick us up. I don't like people driving me that I don't know. So I said I would drive. So I drove us there with me and Kayla. So we drove there. We got there at 2. We went in. We got there. We parked. Me and Kayla got out. Went inside. We waited in the line. Terrence came out and got us. He paid the guy for us to go in. It was his friend's birthday, so they had a section. All his friends was there. All the friends' girlfriends. It was girls there. So that was that. It was there.
No problems with Terrence's girlfriend showing up or problems with her at that time?
No, there was nothing there. Nobody, nothing at all.
Okay.
I ended up leaving like 5 minutes before the club shut down, and she wanted to stay with him, and she said he was going to take her back to my dad's house.
And what time did she get back there?
Around 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I can tell you the exact time.
Did she mention when she got back if there was any problems, any fights, any arguments with Terrence or anybody?
No, none at all. She was just upset that she sat in the middle seat. That's about it.
On the ride back?
Yeah,
Okay.
in the back seat in the middle. That was about it.
Now, as far as, I know we're discussing the timeline for her, but as far as problems in her life, either guys or girls, is there anyone, or there who as far as you know, who does she have problems with? Is anyone harassing her, bothering her? Anyone she's in like active problem with? Like,
The only person she's ever had an active problem with, because Kayla doesn't have problems with nobody, male or female, like she doesn't entertain it. She would normally just ignore it, would be Terrence's girlfriend. From the moment they met, she would always, she started antagonizing her. She messaged her on Instagram, literally the first day they met. She messaged her on Instagram.
and do you know when they met originally? How long she's known Terrence for?
Yeah, since August 28th, I believe.
Of 2021?
Of 2021, yes.
And what was that problem they had you said from the first day? What was the problem that they had that day?
Basically, she reached out to Kayla, to see if Kayla was with the gentleman and
Terrence.
And I don't believe Kayla responded. I have a screenshot of their DMs when she DM'd her.
Do you know why that happened? Like why she DM'd them? They just met that day. Why is this girl DMing her right away?
That's exactly what Kayla thought. And when Kayla messaged the gentleman and asked him, you have a girlfriend you didn't let me know about, he denied it. He said he don't have no girlfriend. He doesn't know none of that. Like, he has an ex. That's what he claimed it as, his ex. So Kayla continued to speak to him.
But what made that girl know about Kayla?
So when we met on the 28th, the 29th, me and Kayla worked a party called Daybreak, Daydreams. Day something. We worked a party in New York. So the party we worked in New York, they came. So they also drove us back home because...
When you say they, you mean Terrence and
Terrence
friends?
and his friends. So
okay.
I was talking to his friend. So his friend, one night they came out. He came to meet me and he came out with all the other friends. So that's how Kayla and him met. Then the next day, they all came out to the party we were working. So they come out to the party we were working, and they're who dropped us back to the club that my dad's girlfriend works, because my dad was there as well. And my dad and the guy that I'm speaking to knows each other. So we go back there now, and Kayla and him are kicking it off. He takes off his ring and puts it on Kayla's hand. So now all of the friends that are around are recording videos and stuff like that, and one of them is recording Kayla. Records Kayla, and you see the ring on the hand.
It's like a real distinctive ring? Or?
Yeah, it's a big ring.
Okay.
You see the ring on there. I think I have a video of it.
Okay.
Very big, distinct ring, and she's recording Kayla. Kayla's dancing, and you see the ring, and Kayla's like, with the ring, she doesn't think nothing of it. The next day, we get a DM from the girlfriend.
Okay. So she figured out who Kayla was relatively quickly. Was Kayla tagged in that video? Is that
Yes.
what it was? This is all on Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, so the next day the girl messages her on Instagram?
Yes.
And basically says what, do you know? Or that's
Yeah.
the screenshot you have?
That's the screenshot that I showed you, yeah. I have another one, too.
So the screenshot's basically saying, like, asking Kayla if she's with this guy now.
Correct.
Okay. But Kayla didn't respond to that?
No.
Okay.
She responded to the first two in the beginning, because the girl reached out, and she's like, in regards to what? Like, why am I calling you,
Mm-hmm.
And then the girl then stated, let me find it. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Right here. Give me a call, please. And she put the number. Then Kayla said, what is this regarding? And then the girl said, about last night.
And what number is that?
It's a different number.
6. And it's from Shakii, Shakii on Instagram. Okay.
And then she was like, the guy with the braids, was he trying to talk to you, or do y'all talk? The guy with the braids is Terrence.
Okay.
And then, of course, Kayla didn't respond. That's when she called the guy and was like, a girl messaging me, is that your girlfriend? Then they went out to dinner. And when they went out to dinner the next day, The next day in the morning, she messaged her again. It's you not answering when you could be a female. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here pregnant. The sick part is, if y'all really talking and hanging out, I want you to know I'm not coming easy on either of y'all.
Okay, that's Shaki sending that to
Kayla. Yeah.
And there is a picture of the girl on there, right?
No, this is just Kayla that.
No, I'm saying on her top there. There's a picture of her.
Yeah, that's her.
And it's underneath Shaki. It says Sakiyna, SAKIYNA _ as the actual Instagram page.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do we know that she's involved with Terrence? This Sakiyna. How do you know that's Terrence she's referring to? How do you guys figure that out?
All on her page, you see the Terrence.
Okay, that's it. So it wasn't real hard to see that she
really
was with Terrence on her Instagram.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like there.
But you don't know Terrence's full name. You just know him as Terrence or Terry.
Terrence, yeah.
Excuse me. And what's his Instagram?
I can get it. T__.
Okay. And that's Terry.
Yes.
The image. Okay. So that's kind of the beginning, or actually I should say that's what starts
How they
a
met.
problem for Kayla. Like you said, nobody else has
Correct.
given her a problem. No other girls have been calling, harassing her. She hasn't mentioned, oh, I got a problem with this girl, this
Nope.
guy's girlfriend, anybody.
But in the beginning of last month, she was getting harassed with prank calls.
Okay. And with those prank calls, what was being said? When you say prank usually makes me think funny calls. Is it threatening calls or?
More like, you fucking with my nigga from Miami, they'll say on the phone, and they'll be like, oh, you're a whore. Leave my man alone. Like, just stuff like that, antagonizing. And then Kayla would answer the phone.
They've been doing that. The lights went out when I was with my partner. I don't know what's up with that. Sorry about that.
I know Kenny told me the light turned off when she was saying something, and it just... Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why that keeps
No, Kayla's here. Kayla is definitely here.
Let's see. All right, it should come back on.
She's here. I'm sorry, I forgot my train of thought. What did you ask me again?
We were mentioning about the prank calls and stop messing with him. And
Yeah, so...
did you ever hear any of these, or she was told about it?
No, but I have messages of her texting me about it as well.
Oh, okay. So she messages you on. So you saved the text messages that she sent you. She screenshot the messages from that person.
No, she texted me the conversation. Like,
Oh,
what was
you're
going
scrolling
on.
back in your messages with Kayla.
When she,
okay.
the date and everything, and that it's all here.
And what day was that on?
I'm gonna scroll all the way up and I'll tell you.
Was this over several days?
Yes.
Okay. And would you say over several days or several weeks, several months? Like, was it
About
continuous?
a week. I think it was a week that it lasted for. The first time it happened, V was in the room as well with her. So she called me as soon as she left, like, somebody playing on my phone. And she swore it was a person from New York because the person on the phone said dead ass. And that's like something New York people say.
Okay.
And they say, my nigga, they don't tell you no details, but they'll say Miami. Like, they'll say, you fucking with my nigga from Miami. Even if he not from Miami,
Mm-hmm.
they'll just say that. So at first she thought it was V's girlfriend. Not thinking about anybody else, you know?
And it was always the same girl's voice?
It was always the same voice, yeah. So she texted me on this July 2nd, right? But it's happened before that as well.
Okay.
It happened about a couple days again before that. But she goes, the girl keep calling me and text me now.
Okay.
And then I was like, text you saying what? And then she put in quotation marks, bitch. And I said, wow, she called again too. Then Kayla said, V just left my house too, not even 30 minutes after he left. Ooh, this too much. I'm not answering. I said, you still thinking it's that girl? She said, yes, I really do. So thinking
Which girl?
it's V's girlfriend.
Oh, and who do you know her to be?
We just call her V girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or she'll say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll be like, she needs to be more specific, like when the girl calling. She goes, I'm waiting to see if they're going to call again, but I'm not saying nothing no more until they tell me who they're calling about. I called her back yesterday, cussing her ass out with my homeboy on the other line. She was like, oh, you're showing out for your friends now. And I just kept yelling. I said, no, they're really playing on your phone. She said, like, they would be silent for a good minute. Then I would have to scream hello just for them to say hello. Like, what the fuck? Then at the end, she was like, you know you're a whore, right? I was like, yeah, I know. Tell me something else. Then the bitch would go quiet.
Was there any cell phone numbers that those calls are coming from? Or
She never gave it to me.
No,
But the texting was a cell phone number, but in the beginning, the phone calls was a block number.
Okay. And the texting, do you know the number that was?
I don't.
Okay. But she
It's
she
in
had
her
that?
phone.
Oh, it is? Okay. And we still haven't been able to get into her phone yet, and you don't recall a combination or pattern for that?
I would literally have to sit there and try it. Like, it's like this, it's like that, or it's like that. It's like something like
One
that.
and then up the middle there?
Yeah, it's something like that.
We only have so many tries where it gets
Before it
locked
locked
out,
out.
and then so we're saving it for an update, because then we can put it in a machine that does it. You can run thousands, but it could take a long time. It could take up to 3 years in some phones.
I'm trying to remember, like, because I know it was ones, and then I know it was either, like, I don't know what date she would do, but she would always change her passwords.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would be like a 08, born in 85.
Yeah, I was trying to see in her, kind of her apartment, her journals and stuff. She didn't really have a lot of those, and or like any birthdays that had the 108, like you were saying, but I haven't come across anything.
Or the year 85.
Yeah.
Try.
So when she's getting these calls and texts, she's assuming it's V's girlfriend, possibly, because she's
Correct.
not sure. She never confirmed that.
Correct.
Did she ever think it might be Terrence's at all, or no?
No, because they wasn't speaking.
Oh, okay. When was the last time how long did she see Terrence for? I know she met in August of last year.
So they had like an on and off thing, because the girlfriend would always come and say something to her. So when that happens, she'll ease off.
So the girlfriend seemed to know every time they start talking?
Yes.
And do you know how that is?
No, the girl crazy.
Excuse me.
He had a tracker in his car. That's how she found out that they went out to eat, that he was picking her up. But for the most part, there's not one time that she did not know.
So prior to this last Friday, when was the last time she saw Terrence that you know?
Memorial weekend.
Kayla saw him that weekend?
Yes, he
Down
flew.
here?
He flew over here for his friend's birthday.
Okay. And was there any, and that's when there was text, you said there was some messaging going on around that weekend?
Yes, that's when the girl messaged me a video of her and the guy together on Instagram.
Is that down here or when he got back there?
No, that was that was when she was here.
Oh, so the girl was down here with him?
She was down here, but not with him.
Okay. All right. So she sends you a message. And where did that message come from? Like, was it from a cell phone, Instagram? Instagram, from that same Sakiyna?
Correct.
Okay. And it's an image of you, or not you, of her with him in the background?
Correct.
Okay. And speaking of her and seeing her, have you ever met her in person?
Yes.
And where was that at?
Not formally meeting her, more so meeting on the terms of she was waiting for Kayla at a lounge when we were in New York.
And not this past time, but before
No,
that?
this was about last year.
Okay. Why was she waiting for her there?
Probably to fight her.
Oh, she wasn't like, they weren't trying to meet up and like squash something.
No,
She
it
just
was-
happened to show up where Kayla was headed.
It's like that place was a frequent place for the guys to go hang out. So they knew that after, that's where they were going. So she went there in some sweats, hair tied back, looking to fight.
This is like an after hours place?
Yes.
Okay. And when you guys go in there, who's with you?
The night that
When you saw this girl, Sakiyna?
So it was me and her going. So Terrence wanted us to go meet her there. So Terrence was there. My dad's girlfriend was there. My dad's girlfriend's friend was there. The guy that I'm speaking to was there. So he was like, come, let's go to Showtime. That's the name of the place.
So you guys were with Terrence somewhere else, and then
No, I wasn't. She was.
Oh, but then it's like, hey, we're all gonna meet over here.
Correct. So I was home sleeping.
Okay.
And she came home and she was like, come with me, let's go. So I got dressed and out we went. So we get there, we park the car, and he's calling her the whole time she's driving there and he's telling her, don't go inside, don't go inside, don't go inside. Please don't go inside, I'm begging you. Don't go inside Showtime, don't go inside. And she's looking like confused, like, why? And I'm looking at her and I'm telling her, like, the girl has to be inside, you know? Like, there's no other reason why he don't want you to go in there. Like, what else is in there but that? So we ended up pulling up to Showtime, and he ends up calling her because he sees us park. And he's like, come to my car, come to my car, come to my car. So we're crossing the street, and she's like, she's just going to go to his car and see what he's talking about. So I ended up just still going inside. So she crosses this way, and I cross this way to go inside. And then she texts me when she's there. Well, I text her first, and I was like, the girlfriend is here.
And you'd already seen her at that point?
I seen her at the end of the bar waiting.
But no, you'd seen her online, and how'd you recognize her?
Yeah, I seen her because she would message Kayla, so we'd look at the page and be like, okay, this is the girl. So now I look on it, and I'm like, okay, the girl's sitting here. So I messaged her, and I was like, the girlfriend is definitely here. And then Kayla texted me back, and she was like, yeah, that's what he's telling me. She's inside, and she was waiting for me. Okay. And then, we're trying to figure out, how did she know?
She was texting Kayla saying that?
No.
Texting Terrence.
She told Terrence. I think she told Terrence. I don't know.
That she was inside waiting for him.
But the friends was in there. The homeboys was in there. So the homeboys had to tell him that the girl is in there. Yeah.
Okay.
That the girl is inside waiting.
So you saw her in there, and she's just sitting there by herself? Was she with anyone?
By herself, hands crossed. Okay. At the end of the bar, no drink in front of her, just sitting there. Since she seen me, because at first I didn't see her, but that's where the guy was, the guy that I was going to go meet, and I gave him a hug, and then I looked down and I seen her, and when she seen me, she looked at me, then she looked past me, because the person she's looking for, she knows is gonna be with me. So she looked past me, and she didn't see Kayla. So then she sat there for a little minute, waiting to see if she's gonna come. Then the place was closed, and then she got up and she left.
Okay, so Kayla never came in.
They went to a different place together, him and her. She was really mentally psycho. Like, mentally, the girl would not leave Kayla alone. Mind you, this guy talks to many other girls in New York. Mm-hmm. Like, I've gone to New York, and I've gone out, and he's with a different female. But I think the fact that Kayla was gorgeous, she had the body and everything, like, Terrence was just after her, and that was just a persistent thing with her. It wasn't just a one night, It was persistent, and he would work on it. He would fly her out. He would send her food. Like, it was persistent. I feel like she felt like she was a threat. Okay. And I don't know, I was sitting at home, and I don't know, everybody kept asking me, like, do you know anybody that Kayla had problems with? Do you know anybody that didn't like her? Nothing triggered to me, and then all of a sudden it just hit me, like, I forgot about this girl would literally antagonize Kayla for no reason. Like, come after your man, don't come after Kayla.
Yeah. Do you know if she had anything particular in it that someone would want, or was it just being used as a suitcase?
The suitcase was empty. When she came back from New York, I texted her and I asked her about a bracelet that my friend had lost, just to see if she accidentally put it in her bag. And when I asked Kayla said it wasn't there and she knows because she already unpacked her suitcase. Okay.
So the pink slide sandals.
That's Kayla's.
Do you know what kind they were?
Baby.
Okay. And you've seen her wear them around the house?
Mm-hmm. I actually have a video of her in the shoes.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay. And so you also had a video of the suitcase, and you showed me that prior to going on tape here when I showed you the images, and that suitcase appears to be exact. And it is a little, even though it's a black suitcase, it does have shinier, distinct wheels and the symbol in the middle, at least showing that it's the same make and model, I guess, as that one. And there was a large yellow Fendi bag. Mm-hmm. Do you recall if that was in Kayla's apartment or when she may have gotten something like that? It's I guess you described it as a bag that Fendi would give you if you bought something in their store and you take with it.
Correct. V bought her a Fendi hat, and a Fendi purse about a couple weeks ago, and it was gifted to her in that bag.
The large one? Because I saw a smaller one in the apartment as well.
The smaller one could have been when he gave back, because he had given her back. She gave him back the hat because the hat was too small. So it could have been when he returned it and he got another bag and brought it back.
Oh, okay. So when the hat and bag came, it was probably in the larger bag.
In the larger bag, okay. Correct.
All right. Now, this Sakiyna, have you heard from her since this incident, or since Kayla's death?
No.
All right.
But I was blocked on Instagram. I couldn't find her. And now, as of today, when I looked on Instagram, I noticed I can find her.
You can again?
Yes.
So you're unblocked?
Yes.
How long were you blocked for, do you know?
I don't know. That I don't know.
All right. And I actually became aware of Sakiyna not through you, but through Candace.
Yes, because we were together.
Oh, you were together.
We
okay.
were together, so we were, and I knew she's met with you already, so I let her, like, all my information, I just spoke it through her.
Okay. And I allowed Candace to see the person's body, not their face or anything, just the clothing description. And she actually recalled seeing those shoes on this girl's Instagram.
Yes,
and contacted me to let me know about Sakiyna. But that you were with her when that occurred?
Yes. So when she explained the body type to me, that's also what triggered to me this girl.
Yeah, because I think my exact words is she's rather top heavy. She's large breasted and walks with a distinctive walk.
And very
narrow waist.
bottom.
Yeah,
Correct.
compared to her top. And I guess that triggered
Me to think of this girl.
Okay, that's the first I'm hearing it. Like I said, I spoke to Candace on the phone when she called to let me know, but I didn't know you were with her at the time. So when you heard that, that's what made you think.
That triggered. That's like because in the beginning I had a feeling it was a female because there was no man that Kayla spoke to that despised her. That didn't like her. She didn't take money from nobody. She was not like that. That was not her. But females now always envied her because guys always wanted to do for her. So I always knew it was a female, but then when I heard the body type, I'm like, well, all the niggas that she was talking to, they all dealt with girls that have nice body types, they got their body done, they dress accordingly, so it would have to be somebody sent somebody, But then when I think about it again, I forgot this girl's bad body. Like, I'm like, this girl didn't like Kayla, So it just, 2 and 2 were put together. And then she comes to Florida, too. She's been to Florida. She was here Memorial Weekend. So.
Oh, she was here? Oh, that's right, when she sent the image. Okay. All right. As far as you know, does she have any connections here in Florida or Broward County in particular?
Not that I know of, no.
Do you know anything much about her other than what you see on Instagram as far as who she hangs with? Does she have any mutual friends that you know of?
No, I don't, actually.
All right. Now, the big question would be, how would she know where Kayla lived?
Okay, so I know Terrence has bought a flight for Kayla, to come to New York. So I have of course the address would have to be in their messages. And the girl has access to his phone because she's text Kayla off his phone. So that's the only way I can think that she can get the address is off his phone.
That's why I was curious, like if you guys had anyone around in the same circles, because from what Kayla's family's telling me, not too many people knew where she was staying at.
Nobody knew where Kayla was staying at. They just moved there.
Okay.
They just moved there. So the only thing that I can think of, and that I do know of him having the address, because he used to send food. He bought a ticket for her to come to New York. You need the address that's on your ID to come.
Had he ever gone there before?
No.
Oh, he's never been to her apartment?
Mm-mm. Okay. When he came that one time, when he came, it could have been when he came, maybe he picked her up. I don't know if she drove. I wasn't with her. I was working.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you could think of that would be relative to the statement? And obviously, the information, you have several messages you're willing to provide as for the background of their conversations. You also provided, that's what I wanted to cover, a cell phone number for her, which was a 917 number. That was through a screenshot you had?
Yes, so Kayla sent me a screenshot of the girl messaging her on WhatsApp, basically antagonizing her, telling her to leave the man alone, you should have left him alone, antagonizing her. And in the screenshot, you can see the phone number on the top.
Oh, okay, and that was at 917. Okay, and Candace was giving it to me
when
we spoke, when she realized about that. So I guess you guys were together discussing it. So you actually had the number?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Obviously, be very helpful, and I didn't realize you were giving her the kind of information.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because we were all like a clique. So, and I knew she spoke to you already, and it made sense for her to give it to you versus me, because I didn't speak to you as of yet.
Yes. Okay. All right. Perfect. Anything else you'd like to add to the statement that you think would be helpful? Anything I may not have asked you, or any information about any of this that may Even the littlest thing could be helpful and not even realize it.
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, obviously, if something comes to mind later on, we can
I
revisit,
definitely
and then I
text
can meet
you.
with you again. All right, and everything you stated here today is the truth?
Yes.
All right. All right, the statement will conclude. The time is now 7:12 p.m.